So I've had a few people recently messaging about gym programming. People saying obviously you can't necessarily afford to have a PT and do that regularly, but what sort of programming, or how should I go about programming? How often should I have a reprogram and stuff like that? So if you're relatively new to the gym, I definitely recommend, obviously after having that gym induction, that you get in with a PT just to try and get a program done. Any decent PT who's going to write you a program is going to do a decent needs analysis on you, find out your likes, dislikes, what your goals are, and then be able to roughly sort of put together a program based around your needs and also what your experience levels are. So from that, it may be that you're not going to be going into sort of supersets, giant sets, drop sets, German volume training in your first few weeks. But obviously it gives you a lot that you can kind of build up to, and that sort of variety going forward in programs. Now, timing wise, what we're really looking for is you can make huge benefits and gains in your first few weeks. I mean, over your first month, if you're new to the gym, we're talking about potentially 40% strength increases based on what you're currently pressing and pulling and stuff like that. So if you're saying to me you're going to do the same program for the first 8-10 weeks of you training, you're going to just keep putting that weight up and up and up and up, which is great. You're getting stronger in that movement, but we're talking about sort of development, trying to change the angles that we're working at, develop the muscle in a fuller way. So we don't really try attack a lat pull down every day of the year for 365 days. It wouldn't really give us any benefit apart from sort of that single plane of movement. So 4 weeks, you're looking for a new program, and I'd obviously go back to that same trainer and then hopefully get them to rewrite a program for you. So that's kind of how I would do it. And then subsequent programs, you're looking at every sort of 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 8, depending on your development, how you push yourself, your genetics, they all come into play. But you definitely, if you can't afford PT, programming down that route, if you find someone who does it, a program should cost you, I believe, somewhere in the range of sort of like £50 if you're getting it done in a gym. You can get generic ones online for whatever cost, but obviously that's very generic and that gives you a good introduction to it. But I'm talking about someone writing you a program that's going to be sort of tailored for what you actually want to achieve. It's going to be around that kind of £40-50 mark, and then you may need a PT for an hour or two to go through it all. But money well spent, as it's going to be tailored to you, and then hopefully that PT will keep records on you going forward, and you can keep that development going and see how you progress. Give it a try.